The ability to communicate, the process of being able to understand and to be understood, is often denied to people born in developing countries such as Vietnam, simply because a speech therapist who would usually help such cases does not exist. Currently, there is no specialised help for children and adults if they can't speak at all, nor speak properly. Without communication, people suffering with speech impairments or swallowing disorders cannot express what they need. They certainly can't get a job or contribute to society, and it often proves to be a lifelong sentence of ostracisation and loneliness. Health professionals from Australia involved in cleft palate teams and other health initiatives in Vietnam for a number of years decided to form Trinh Foudation Australia in 2008 to address the problem that there were no Vietnamese trained speech therapists in an estimated population of over 90 million people. So in 2008, my husband and I were travelling to Vietnam as part of a cleft palate team, and I was there to assist the children who had speech impairment as a result of having cleft lip and palate. Soon it became obvious to me that speech therapy didn't exist at all in Vietnam, let alone for children with cleft lip and palate. And I was approached by a number of different people, even parents in the street, hearing that I was in the community asking for help for their child. So in 2009, we ran the first pilot training course, and over that time we commenced negotiations with Pham Ngoc Thach University to start the first ever in Vietnam full 2-year postgraduate course in speech therapy at their university. Trinh Foudation Australia have assisted with all aspects of the course, including helping to organise teams of volunteer guest lecturers and clinicians from Australia to go across, as well as providing all the financial support necessary for this course. The financial needs are ongoing. Currently there is no educational material written in Vietnamese, so everything has to be translated. So suffering communication impairment doesn't just condemn the person to a lifetime of potential social isolation and ostracism, but it also condemns the family as well. It also affects the family profoundly. So by intervening at this level, we can break that cycle of poverty. Well, in September this year, we have our first cohort of Vietnamese speech pathologists graduating, which is extremely exciting. And at that time, we will have the next cohort commence, another 2-year training program. We're using the train the trainer model so that these students will eventually be the educators of the future. We envisage by 2015 to have the first ever undergraduate training program in speech therapy in Vietnam at Pham Ngoc Thach University. In September this year, paediatrician Dr. Tan will be part of that first group of speech pathologists to graduate from Pham Ngoc Thach University. She will use this knowledge to train others in the skills to help all the children in need at her Handicapped Children's Centre. Trinh Foudation is about capacity building. It's about giving the Vietnamese people themselves the skills in all aspects of speech pathology so that they can then go on and develop the profession there to help the large number of adults and children in their population that suffer from wide-ranging communications impairments. Trinh Foudation Australia urgently need further funds in order to continue to assist this vital work, which will enable in the future for the Vietnamese people to manage for themselves the large numbers of their population who suffer from communication and swallowing disorders. These vital funds will be used to assist for the next course and subsequent courses, with the hope in 2015 of starting the first undergraduate training program in speech therapy in Vietnam at Pham Ngoc Thach University.